Hello students, I Mrs. Madhvi Matre welcome you all in the next lecture of Mathematics 1. I hope all of you are doing well at home. At the same time you are doing your studies. Very soon we are going to have our first online assessment. And all these online assessment marks are very much important because you know that your 9th standard result will be prepared from that only. Okay, so start studying for the same. We are studying chapter number 1, sets. In this chapter, we have completed all the topics. Okay, that means what is the meaning of set. Then we have seen types of sets, Venn diagrams, then more types of sets like equal sets, subsets. Then we have seen the concept of universal set, and then operations on sets, that is intersection and union of sets. In the previous lecture, we started with the topic number of elements in a set. With one example, we establish that relationship. Okay, so let us see what is that relationship once again. So here I told you that number of elements in the set are denoted like this. See, you can see here n of A means number of elements in set A, n of B means number of elements in set B, n of A union B means number of elements in the union of these two sets, and n of A intersection B means number of elements in intersection. You know that union means what? We have to combine all the elements from these two sets, and for intersection we are considering only the common elements. Okay, so this formula we found out last time. The formula is n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Means number of elements in the union of two sets is given by the sum of the number of elements from those two sets minus the number of elements from its intersection. The same formula we can convert and write like this. Okay, see this n of A intersection B, if we shift this side, then we will get the formula like this. N of A plus n of B is equal to n of A union B plus n of A intersection B. So this way also you can write down the formula. Okay, and by transforming this formula we get various other formulas. Like if we want n of A intersection B, then you can bring that on LHS in this place, and this particular you can take on RHS. So the formula can be like this also. N of A intersection B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A union B. Okay, simply by doing the transformations you can write it like this. Okay, this you can shift here and this you can shift here. Okay, so I hope you must have understood this. If you have not understood, please watch the previous video again. Now let us discuss the solved examples based on this particular formula. Also, these word problems we can solve by using Venn diagrams also. So there are two methods to solve the word problems based on the sets here, or number of elements in the sets here. Either we can use this formula or we can use Venn diagram. So there are two methods. You can use any method of your choice. Okay. But if in question the method is mentioned, then you have to use the particular method. For example, if they say that solve the following problem by using Venn diagram, then you need to solve it by using Venn diagram. Okay, so both the methods you should know. So nearly all the problems I'm going to solve by both the methods. You can take any method of your choice. Let us go now towards the solved examples. So from textbook, we will discuss first word problems based on sets. Okay. So here in this problem, there are certain printing mistakes. So you rectify them. Whenever I will tell you, circle it in your textbook and then you can rectify. The mistakes may be in old edition of the textbook. Okay, they might be rectified in the new edition. Okay, so if you find mistake, then only you rectify. If it is already rectified, then don't do it. Okay, so let us see the first problem here. In a class of 70 students, 45 students like to play cricket, 52 students like to play kho. All the students like to play at least one of the two games. How many students like to play cricket or kho? How many students like to play only cricket? Okay, so here there is a first printing mistake. This or, it should not be or, it should be and. Okay, so I am circling this mistake. Okay, so here this word, there is a mistake here. So please take a note of this. It should be and not or. Why it is so, that I will explain you. See, the class is of 70 students. Out of that, 45 students, they like to play cricket and 52 students like to play kho. And this statement you read, all the students like to play at least one of the games. One of the games means what? Either cricket or kho. So already the number is provided to us. The students, those who play cricket or kho is 70, which is already given. Okay, so here we don't have to find that. We have to find out the number of students, those who play both the games. Okay, that is why and word should be present there. So if there is a mistake in your textbook, you please circle this word and write down and there. Okay. And second question is asked, how many students like to play only cricket? That means students here, see, 45 students are playing cricket and 52 students are playing kho. That means here some students are playing both the games. But we have to find out the students, those who play only cricket, those who are not playing kho at all. Okay. So now how to solve it? Let us try to understand. Here we are going to use the formula that is based on number of elements, which we have seen just now. That is n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. That means here we have to consider two sets. So in the beginning, we have to write or we have to denote those two sets. Okay, now which are those two sets? How to find here? See, here you can find students of two types. One type, that is those who play cricket. So that we will take as set A. And the second set of students, that is the students those who play kho. Okay, so we will denote the set of students those who play cricket by A and set of students those who play kho by B. Okay, so that is the beginning. So in the beginning you will write it down. Okay, so total number of students are given as 70. Then let A be the set of students who likes to play cricket and B be the set of students who likes to play kho. In the beginning you should denote these sets, that what is A and what is B, so that you can write down the remaining information. Okay, now A be the set of the students who likes to play cricket, and you read it here, 45 students like to play cricket. That means number of students who play cricket is 45. So what we can write down, n of A is 45. So you have to read the information and accordingly you have to write it down step by step. Then see, B is a set of students those who like to play kho. And what we can see here, 52 students like to play kho. So what we can say here, n of B is 52. Okay. So always try to find out the two sets here which are there in question. Then denote them as set A and set B. And from the given information, you write down these number of elements. Okay. So like n of A is 45 here, n of B is 52 here. And total number of students are given as 70. Now the next statement you read, all the students like to play at least one of the games. That means what? Out of these 70 students, all the students either they play cricket or they play kho. Okay, that means not a single child who in the class is there who is not playing any of the game. Either they are playing cricket or they are playing kho. That means this 70 gives us N of A union B. Okay, union of these two sets. Students, those who are playing cricket or kho. So what we can say here, that the number of students, those who like to play cricket or kho, that is A union B, and that is 70. Okay, so see now here the OR word came. When I explained you the operations, I told you that for union we are going to use word OR, and for intersection we are going to use word AND. So now very clearly you can understand that here we have to find N of A intersection B first, because we want to find out number of students, those who like to play cricket and kho. Okay, that is why here OR is not possible. Already OR is given to us. The students, those who play cricket or kho, that number is already provided to us. And that is why you need to do this rectification. If it is already done, ignore it. And those who have old edition of textbooks, they can just rectify the mistake so that you can understand it better. Okay. So now let us solve it. Now this part, whatever is written, is common for both the methods. Take note of this, that you should write down this information for both the methods. The later part is different. Okay, but in the beginning you should have this particular information. So write down there that this part is common. If you go for first method, that is by formula method, then only you have to then also you have to write. And if you are going for Venn diagram, then also you have to write, because you are here denoting what is set A, what is set B, what is union, what is intersection, that everything you are writing. So this particular part is common to both the methods. Okay, in textbook also you make a brace bracket here and write down here common for both the methods. Okay, now let us see what we have to find. How many students like to play cricket and kho? That means we have to find out N of A intersection B. In formula, we have four different things. That is N of A, N of B, N of A union B, and N of A intersection B. Out of that, N of A is known, N of B is known, N of A union B is known. So easily we can find out N of A intersection B. So this is the first thing to find. And second thing, how many students like to play only cricket? Okay, so when we subtract this N of A intersection B from this 45, that means the number of students those who play cricket, then we are going to get the students those who play only cricket, because N of A intersection B means what? The students those who play both the games. So when we will subtract it from this 45, we will get the number of students those who like to play only cricket. Okay, so in this way we have to find out two things here. Okay, now let us see how it is solved by first method, that is by using formula. Okay, so number of students who like to play both cricket and kho. See the and word here, that is N of A intersection B, which we want to find. Okay, so write down the formula, and before the formula always write down we know that or we have, because this is our knowledge. Already we have studied this formula, we know this formula, so we are writing. Okay, so we know that or we have N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. So the formula is written. Now the next thing is to substitute the values. Okay, that means here now see the formula is converted, as I have said that this particular term is shifted to left hand side and this term is shifted to right hand side. Okay, don't get confused here. It's only the, you can say, change of place of these two. N of A union B is shifted here and N of A intersection B is shifted here. This is original formula. From that, this one is called as the formula which is transformed. Got it? If you substitute the values here, then also there is no problem. It is not compulsory that you should write down this step. You after this you can immediately write down here down 70, then here you can write 45, here you can write 52 and minus this as it is. Then also you can solve. Okay, but this is transformed one. If you wish you can do, otherwise you can skip that. Okay, so n of A, that means number of students those who play cricket is 45. N of B, number of students those who play Kho-Kho is 52. And the total number of students in the class, which denotes N of A union B, is 70. So see, 45 plus 52. If you add, you are going to get 97. And 97 minus 70, answer is 27. Okay, so 27 means N of A intersection B. That is the number of students who likes to play both cricket and Kho-Kho. Okay, so finally you need to write down the answer as a statement, which you will write like this. Therefore, the number of students who likes to play both the games are 27. Now the second question which is asked, that is the number of students those who like to play only cricket. So see, number of students those who play cricket is how much? 45. From that, if we subtract 27, then we will get the number of students those who play only cricket. That means the students those who are not playing Kho-Kho, only cricket they are playing. So here the next statement, let us write down. Number of students those who like to play Kho-Kho. Here again a printing mistake is there. So take a note of this. See here, this is the number of students those who like to play cricket. If you see the question. So here also there is a printing mistake. So rectify it and in place of Kho-Kho write down cricket there. Okay. And now we will find the number of students those who play only cricket. That is here 45 minus 27, that is equal to 18. You can clearly understand here. See here cricket word is used and here Kho-Kho is used. Kho-Kho cannot come there. Correct? So rectify it if you have. If it is correct, then ignore it. Okay, so in this way we have found both the answers, that number of students those who play both the games, that is intersection 27, and number of students those who play only cricket is 18. Okay, so this is a textual question. There is no need to write it in textbook. I'm sorry, in notebook. Only you need to understand it, because as I have said, in exams these solved examples also can be asked. Okay, so you try to understand it, and if you want you can solve in notebook also as a practice. Now let us go further towards the next question. I'm sorry, towards the next method. I said that every question we are going to solve by two methods. So the part which was given on the previous slide, I said that common to both the methods, that you will write both the places. But now while explaining second method, I will not repeat that part again. Okay, so you take a note of this. Otherwise you will think that second method is too short and you will use it directly, then you will lose your marks. Please take a note of this. So that first part is common to both. So let us go towards the second method now. That is by using Venn diagram. Okay, so method 2 is by using Venn diagram. Okay, so whatever given information is there, we have to represent by using Venn diagram. So first of all, let us write down the given information in short once again. Here we want to find out N of A intersection B. So that we will take as X. Okay. And we know that N of A is 45. That means the students those who play cricket, that is equal to 45. And N of B is 52. That means the students those who play Kho-Kho, that is 52. So this information we can show by using Venn diagram. Now we are going to draw two intersecting circles. So all of you draw two intersecting circles. When I taught you in the operations intersection and union, that time we have seen how to draw the Venn diagram. Okay, so here you will draw it like this. See, first circle that shows set A, that means number of students those who play cricket. Second circle, that is set B, which denotes number of students those who play Kho-Kho. And the intersection part, That means number of the elements in the set of A intersection B is X. That means this common part here, that is X. So you can see X is written here. Now n of A is 45. That means this total number of students, they are 45. But already X are written here in the common part. So this remaining part is 45 minus X. Please take a note of this. You cannot write 45 here. It is wrong. Total students are 45 and X are already taken here. Therefore, here in the remaining part, you have to write down 45 minus X. Similarly, for the remaining part of set B, you are going to write 52 minus X. Total number of students, those who are playing Kho-Kho, are 52 minus X. That is the remaining part. And then this total area is N of A union B. Now first I will give you the thing which is given in textbook. Okay. And afterwards I will give you more simple thing which you can use directly from the figure. So let us discuss what is given in the textbook first. So in textbook they have given again the formula. Okay. That means then what's the use of Venn diagram? So you, according to me, they should not give this. We should not use the formula because what I told you in the beginning, either we can use formula or directly we can use Venn diagram. Okay. So but since they have given it, I am discussing it. So they have told that n of A union B, that is 70. That means this complete part is 70. Addition of these three numbers, 45 minus X plus X and 52 minus X, total is what? 70. So the formula is again written here, which should not be written, but still they have given, so I am discussing it. And then we have to write down the number of elements in those sets. So n of A is 45 plus n of B is 52 minus n of A union B is 70. And answer we are getting 27 as we got in the previous method. So the students, those who play both the games, that is 27. Okay. And the students who like to play only cricket, that is 45 minus 27, that is equal to 18. This is how it is given in textbook. But how you can solve it directly? So I have solved it myself also. So you can do it like this. You can write down from figure. That means don't write this thing. Don't write this. This part is common because it is subtraction we need to do. But here, instead of this part, directly you can write down from figure. This number means 45 minus X plus 52 minus X. Together it is nothing but what? 70. Okay, so need not write this n of A, n of B. No need to write. Directly from figure you can write this. 45 minus X, that means this part, plus X and plus 52 minus X. You can see 1, 2 and 3 parts. Together it is 70. So this minus X and plus X is cancelled. 45 minus 52 is 97. And let us shift this 70 on LHS. And this minus X we will shift on RHS. So the next step will be like this. 97 minus 70 is equal to X. See, 45 plus 52, 97. This plus 70 shifted to LHS, so became minus 70. And these two are cancelled, plus and minus. And this minus X shifted to RHS, so became plus X. So 97 minus 70, that is equal to 27. Value of X is 27. That means here the number of students, those who play both the games, that is cricket and Kho-Kho, it is 27. Okay, so you, instead of this part or whatever it is given here, you can write this. Okay, and then the answer of second question, the students, those who like to play only cricket, that is obviously we have to find out, that is 45 minus X, that is 45 minus 27 equal to 18. Okay, so this is how you can solve it. So if you want, you can write it there in your textbook with pencil, that this is also the second option in which you can solve it. Because when we are thinking of Venn diagram, we are not going to use the formulas. Then what's the use of this Venn diagram? Why we are doing all these things if we are using the formula again? Okay, so this you can ignore and you can use this. Okay, now let us go towards next question. That is practice set 1.4. Now we are starting with. So the first question is very straightforward. It's not a word problem. Only they have provided us the numbers and we need to find out one unknown. All of you know the formula. That formula we are going to use here. See, 1, 2, 3 and 4 things are there. And in formula also we have 4 numbers or 4 terms. So out of that 3 are known. So 4 unknown term we can find very easily. So what is the question? See, if n of a is 15, n of a union b is 29, n of a intersection b is 7, then n of b is question mark. Or what is n of b? So this question we will solve only by formula, because since all the terms are clearly given here, so there is no need to solve it by Venn diagram. So here single method will be useful, or we are going to use that only. We will not go for Venn diagram because all the things are directly given here. So what you have to do is you have to write down the given things as it is first in the question under the heading given. What is given to you? N of A is equal to 15. N of A union B is equal to 29. N of A intersection B is 7. The same thing we have copied down from the question as it is. This is given to us. And then write down what we want to find. We have to find N of B, that is question mark. Okay. So in solution, we have to start with what we know, the formula which we know. So always write down, either you write down we know that or you write down we have. The formula which we have already, which is in our knowledge. So that knowledge directly we are applying here. Okay. So the formula is written like this. You know the formula, N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. Now in this formula we are going to substitute the values. So see, N of A union B is 29. So here we will write 29. N of A is 15. So here we will write 15. N of B is not known to us. So write down it as it is, N of B. And minus N of A intersection B. Here you are going to write down 7C. So this is the substitution. 29, that is N of A union B, is equal to 15, that is N of A. Then N of B we don't know, we need to find it. So we have to write it as it is. And N of A intersection B is 7. So after writing the formula, the next step is just substitute the values. And then you need to solve it. So see, 15 minus 7, that is 8. And you can shift it to left hand side. So you will get NB. So what is your next step? See, N of B is equal to 29 minus 8. Actually what I have done is here 15 minus 7, that is 8, I have shifted here. And N of B is on right hand side. But while writing I wrote it properly. N of B I wrote here and these two terms from the left hand side I wrote on right hand side. Only change of side is done. Okay. So N of B is 29 minus 8, that is 21. So this is a simple question. You can solve it by using the formula. But what you need to do is you need to by heart this formula properly. Okay. As I have said, there is no need to do transformation also. Directly after writing the formula, you can go for substitution and then you can solve it. So I hope you must have understood this question. In the next lecture, we will discuss remaining question from practice set. Okay, and then we will move towards problem set. Okay, students, so today I am stopping here. We will meet in next lecture. Till that, you stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Thank you, students.